get audio one. Talent one, you good. I need audio check from talent two.
All right. A warning tonight from the State Department for Americans all around the world. Officials say U.S. citizens need to be careful as tensions surrounding the war in Iran continue to increase. Officials say Americans could be targeted as the conflict intensifies. President Trump has issued an ultimatum to Iran to open up key shipping oil routes in the Persian Gulf. The war is raising concerns about global security, oil prices, and access to energy supplies. Meanwhile, Russia has launched one of its biggest drone attacks, hitting cities.
Yep. Attacks hitting cities across Ukraine. Nearly 1,000 drones were used, targeting civilian areas and vital infrastructure. Ukrainian military officials report damage to energy facilities and express concerns about power shortages. The war in Ukraine is now entering its 5th year with no end in sight. For news closer to home, let's look into the field for our special 204 news report. If you are okay, thank you.
Live from SIUE, this is 204 News Break.
Hello and welcome to 204 News Break. I'm Keith Nussbaum.
And I'm Kylie. We have news from around the world today and here on the campus of Southern Illinois University Edwardsville in just a minute.
But first, let's check in with the Weather Center for a quick weather update.
Low pressure is moving into the St. Louis area, and when this combines with the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, that can only mean one thing for us. Rain is on the way. More weather news coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks. Our top story, a warning tonight from the State Department for Americans around the world. Officials say U.S. citizens need to be careful as tensions surrounding the war in Iran continue to increase. Officials say Americans could be targeted as the conflict intensifies. President Trump has issued an ultimatum to Iran to open a key oil shipping route in the Persian Gulf. The war is raising concerns about the global security, oil, and access to energy supplies.
Meanwhile, Russia has launched one of its biggest drone attacks, hitting cities across Ukraine. Nearly 1,000 drones were used, targeting civilian areas and vital infrastructure. Ukrainian military officials reported damage to energy facilities and expressed concerns about power shortages. The war in Ukraine is now entering its 5th year with no end in sight.
For news closer to home, let's go into the field now for a special 204 news report.
With a sudden increase of enrollment at SIUE, there has been an outburst of talk surrounding whether the campus needs extra private study spaces. Across campus, many students are having trouble finding quiet, private places to study. Some study rooms and spaces can be found in Lovejoy Library, but they are often regularly booked or occupied, making it difficult to access them.
With the increase of students lately, I feel like there aren't any private study rooms, or at least not enough. Every time I go somewhere like the library, I just find myself troubled trying to find a private study space.
Students have even been resorting to studying at home due to the lack of space on campus.
I've not really been too apt to be on campus lately to study just because it's pretty full. Fortunately, though, there is a classroom I'm able to enter that I've been studying in. But yeah, I do hope that we get some new space soon.
SIUE students have been voicing their opinions on this matter diligently, even within the school newspaper. Though no matter what, students are persevering and getting work done. As you can see, there has been a lot of discourse on SIUE needing more private study spaces on campus. There has been no statement at this time from SIUE if there will be any changes. This has been Maddie Busby reporting for MC 204.
If you're traveling this weekend, be ready for a long wait at the airport. The Transportation Safety Administration says the wait for airline passengers has reached an all-time high. The partial government shutdown is causing delays as it drags on, with airport security workers going without a paycheck for weeks now. In the meantime, Congress is on a 2-week recess, which means no end to the shutdown is likely soon.
Closer to home, SIUE Chancellor James Minor publicly criticized the school's newspaper this week, accusing the Alestil of inaccurate reporting. Minor was not specific, but sent a letter to university leadership that he is disappointed by what he calls the newspaper's predictably poor, inaccurate, and incomplete reporting. An editorial in the Alestle calls Miner's accusations baseless and says the newspaper stands by its reporting. Still ahead, a look at the weather.
The long-range forecast may surprise you when 204 Newsbreak continues. Welcome back. After a warm fall in the Midwest, weather forecasters say we might have more of the same this winter.
To find out, let's go back to the Weather Center where Remy has the details.
Looks like we need to get ready for an unusual winter, and by that I mean unusually warm and rainy. Experts at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration anticipate a less severe winter with reduced snowfall and increased rainfall in most of the U.S. They say the impact of El Nino as well as the effects of climate change are contributing to this altered winter look. So warmer weather is on the horizon. Back to you.
Thank you, Remy. The Illinois Attorney General has accused an Edwardsville Thai food restaurant owner of tax evasion. 54-year-old Saram Purabat faces charges of filing false tax returns to avoid paying more than $100,000 in sales taxes. Purabat, who owns the popular Zap Thai restaurant, was indicted on 2 counts of theft of government property, in addition to 35 counts of filing false tax returns.
Golfer Tiger Woods is also facing charges this week after a rollover crash near his Florida home. Police say Woods was attempting to pass a truck on a narrow road when his vehicle flipped. Woods and a passenger in his car were not hurt, but he was arrested on charges of drunk driving and refusing to submit to a blood test. Woods had previously been arrested in 2017 for driving under the influence of prescription drugs.
Finally, our thoughts go out tonight to SIU music professor Manny Watts, who was recovering from a lightning strike on campus yesterday. When asked about his shocking experience, he responded, quote, "It really transformed my life. I'm a much more positive person now." Manny told reporters he plans to take charge of his life and shed light on the dangers of playing the trombone in thunderstorms. Watts students say he's not only a great musician, but an excellent conductor as well.
Well, that's it for 204 Newsbreak.
Hope your world is better, less shocking, and a safer place. We'll see you again tonight at 10.
Good night, everyone.